Hey everybody, Livingston here, and today we're jumping into the Twilight Zone once again, and this time it's episode 18, The Last Flight. Came out February 4th, 1960. Looking forward to this one because it's another episode I haven't seen. So, let's jump in.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Boom. We have an aircraft flying overhead.
Witness Flight Lieutenant William Terrence Decker.
Decker.
The year is 1917.
World War I.
That the lieutenant is hopelessly lost.
That sucks.
Lieutenant Decker will soon discover that a man can be lost not only in terms of maps and miles, but also in time. And time in this case can be measured in eternities.
So does he go forward? Does he go back? I guess forward. Lafayette Air Base, Reims, France. Well, this would probably be blowing everybody's mind. It's like, what the hell? Stop. There you go.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm not sure.
What do you mean running this antique in front of an approaching aircraft?
Antique?
Are you French?
I'm British. Are you American?
Yes.
Can't you see this is an American base?
We had no idea you were so advanced.
What? You better come with me.
How to explain this one. I do like a good time travel story. I know they did something like this in the newer version of Amazing Stories. It was on Apple TV, Apple Plus. Oh, old-fashioned. But I think it was World War II in that episode.
Oh, what is this? He's apparently British. He landed his ship on our field. His ship, I might add.
World War I?
Second Lieutenant William Terrence Decker, sir, Royal Flying Corps.
What are you doing here? Why are you dressed like that?
I beg your pardon, sir.
Well, it's just my uniform.
Are you making a film? Why are you wearing this costume?
This is my uniform, sir.
You're at ease.
I think so. Excuse me, sir. Where exactly am I?
Should probably be asking when.
I thought I was landing at 56 Squadron RFC.
56 Squadron RFC.
Dear Lord.
What's today's date?
March the 5th.
Year?
What year?
Why, 1917.
Oh, good movie. Is he just now starting to realize something?
It's March the 5th, 1959.
Oh, this can't be right.
You're not joking with me, are you?
Nope. I'm not joking.
Good Lord.
You don't seriously expect us to believe that...
It's true.
Yep.
It's true. When I took off this morning, it was 1917.
What is that? It's airplanes. Bigger airplanes. Love the lighting on his face.
That cloud. While I was passing through it, I couldn't hear my engine.
That particular cloud?
Same sort of thing happened to Guimer.
The French fighter pilot?
He disappeared one day while flying.
Huh.
He belonged to the sky, and the sky has taken him.
I guess it really took him.
Mac and I were going. Captain Mackay.
Mackay?
Yes, we're in the same.
Alexander Mackay?
Yes.
How did you know?
I suppose you're going to tell us you don't know that Alexander Mackay, Air Vice Marshal Alexander Mackay, is at this moment en route to this base for a tour of inspection.
Huh. That he'll know who I am.
Why is it impossible, Lieutenant Decker?
Because he's dead.
Huh. Interesting turn of events. How is he dead?
This could be checked on, sir.
If we wanted to waste the time, yes.
Try and check it. I would.
It's hard to believe that anyone would go to such incredible lengths just to play a joke.
Who said it was a joke?
All right, sir, what is it?
It's something. He should recognize him if he's Mackay.
I think you believe him.
No, sir.
It's a possibility.
I'm feeling there's something more to this than just a hoax.
Like what?
Exactly.
You don't think he meant to use that on Mackay?
We'll know soon enough.
If he'd meant to do the man any harm, he'd have worn his gun. He wouldn't have left it in his plane.
True.
Excuse me, I have a lot of work to do.
But, General, this whole idea doesn't make any sense.
Major, if you'll excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's thinking logically. The other guy is just, I don't know, being a dick. Yahoo! Some big planes.
Why am I a prisoner here?
Quite as bad as all that?
I'm being kept here, am I not?
Yeah, I guess you will.
Why are you so afraid of seeing Mackay?
I'm not afraid. Well, all right, I'll see him.
Good. Not that white cloud you spoke of.
Yes. What about it?
A cloud of silence? A World War I pilot landing at an American attack base in France in 1959?
Yeah. Be open-minded. How will this one end, I wonder? Definitely keeping you in the dark there.
Whenever we flew over the German lines, the soldiers fired at us. Well, one day, Mac got hit in a most embarrassing spot.
The bottom?
I always called him Old Lead Bottom after that. He wouldn't like it if I bruited it about.
But why do you keep insisting that he's dead?
Because the last I saw of him, he was caught in a circle of 7 German planes.
Obviously, he got away.
I don't see how he could have.
Not only could have, he did. He was one of Britain's
Something
great
happened.
heroes during the Blitz.
The what?
It was the second war we told you about.
That's a bad one, too. So why you'd run? Why don't you do that?
Kyle will be here in a little while and we'll get to the bottom of
I
this.
tell you what, I can't see him.
Why not?
Because he'll know me for what I am.
What are you?
I'm a coward!
You ran?
I've always been a coward. All my life I've been running away, pretending to be something I never was, never could be.
So you ran from the fight?
Because I wanted so desperately to escape that I did escape. Boys on a lark. Laughing, joking, drinking. Oh, it's too much, all of it. And turning into deadly, ice-cold killers in the sky. Although not me, of course. And Mac and I are supposed to go on patrols together, but I can usually manage to persuade him into splitting up. You know, I think he actually hopes he'll run into some trouble. Well, I just linger in the clouds, flying back and forth. Just hoping for enough time to pass so that I can go back.
It's relatable.
Discredited. I couldn't bear that. I have to carry on the self-delusion, you know.
What makes him want to open up to this guy?
I've actually fired bullets through the cockpit walls so that the chaps will see them and be impressed.
I wonder how often that was actually the truth back in World War I and World War II. Actually, any war, really.
Every pilot's afraid at one time or another. I'm sure Mackay will understand that. What makes you think he knows, anyway?
Because it was me that let the Germans trap him. When the Germans came at us, I left him up there to die.
Well, he didn't die!
Well, I can't understand that.
Yeah, he had all the odds against him.
Well, maybe he got help somehow.
Yeah, maybe he came back and helped him.
Decker, I said when he got help, I meant that somebody else...
Well, there wasn't anyone within 50 miles who could have helped him.
Only thing that makes sense.
To find out that time was giving me a second chance. You've got to let me go. How do you know that he won't have been killed 42 years ago unless I help him now?
I don't know, it's making sense. He's taking the chances. Who is she? Where's my plane? Can't be hard to find. I mean, it's a big air base. What is that? Found it. Parked all nice for you. Spin that prop. There we go.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
He's not taking it. Put your goggles on.
Can't you understand it? It's not just him, it's all those other lives, he said.
Turn it off, Decker, or I'll fire!
I'd rather die.
Come on, put it down. I guess he is going back. I mean, how else do you explain it?
You're in trouble, Major. I hope you know that.
Why? He hit me.
Yes?
Air Vice Marshal Mackay, sir.
Marshal Mackay.
How do you do, General?
Good. This is Major Wilson.
How do you do, sir?
Or is he going to tell the actual story that somebody saved his life and...
Sir, did you ever know a man by the name of William Terrence Decker?
Well, I certainly should know him. Saved my life.
How did he save your life, sir?
When a flight of Germans dropped down on us, well, I had a feeling that old Terry was lighting out on me. Climbed high, disappeared in a cloud.
A white cloud, sir?
Typically.
Out of nowhere, it seemed, Terry came diving down, his gun chattering away.
Nice.
He got 3 of the blighters before they got him.
Didn't make it.
He did get back.
What?
What are you talking about? Well, this is nuts.
Where in heaven's name did you get these?
This is going to be hard to explain.
Now, what the devil is this all about?
Maybe you'd better sit down, old lead bottom.
Oh,
What'd you call me?
what did you call me?
Your nickname from World War I. That was good. Simple.
Dialogue from a play written long before men took to the sky. Somewhere in between heaven, the sky, the earth, lies the Twilight Zone.
Nice. Well, that was it. Episode 18 is in the bag. Gotta say, I enjoyed this episode. It ranks up there, at least in the top 10 for me when it comes to the Twilight Zone Season 1. And I love time travel in general when it comes to storytelling. So it was awesome to see this story kind of unfold. I did mention earlier that this has been told before. I have seen something along the lines of this story They did it in Amazing Stories. They tried to bring back the television show that was popular in the 80s, produced by Steven Spielberg. A couple episodes were actually directed by him as well. Very awesome show, very much like Twilight Zone, but with a more happier ending typically per episode. But they did the same sort of thing, but instead of it being World War One, it was World War Two. But awesome show, check it out. But when it came to this episode, I really enjoyed the aspect of time travel, it being World War One, 1917, and this guy comes back in time, or comes forward in time, and basically proves that he did come from that era and that him going back did save reality as we know it. What would have happened if he was able to stick around and didn't go back to save his friend and ended up being the coward that he was always going to be, but turns out he changed his own destiny. Very interesting. I enjoyed it. I like those kind of episodes that make you think, what would you do in that situation? Would you be the hero and go back in time and basically sacrifice yourself to save somebody who had saved so many other lives in the future? But let's read into a little trivia and see how they brought this episode into fruition. Writer Richard Matheson explained that the title of this episode and its short story referred to both the protagonist's physical journey as well as departure from cowardice. Filmed at Norton Air Force Base, San Bernardino, California, which was playing the role of the Lafayette Air Base, Reims, France. There was a Reims Air Base in France in 1959, the year this episode was set, now known as Aerodrome de Reims Champagne. Norton Air Force Base was decommissioned and closed in 1994. The site is now San Bernardino International Airport. Frank Tallman owned the 1918 Nieuport biplane, already shown in many World War I films. The rank of Air Vice Admiral in the RAF is equivalent to the rank of Major General in the USAF. Therefore, officers Harper and Mackay are of equal rank. Nice. Okay, good to know. Well, that was it for episode 18. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Like, share, and subscribe to continue on this journey to episode 156 of The Twilight Zone. Until next time, see you later.